Hi, I'm Annie Salter of Annie Salter Fine Jewelry. Thanks for coming to my studio today. Today I'm working on a classical loop-in-loop chain, which is a form of chain that has been around for over 5,000 years. The oldest chains that have been found were in tombs in ancient Greece. And I'm going to show you how these are done. So, what I do first is I have a soldering board where I put all of my loops on and fuse them with a torch. These are for some very tiny ones. And today I have some already done, so I will show you how I get prepared to do these. And first of all, these are all fused now, so I have round loops. Oh, and I can put them here too. I have round loops, and I have this needle nose plier where I just do a little stretch there. And this is made with 0.999 fine silver. So I start out this way with these, and I do a little squeeze in the middle to make it look like a bow tie. And I have a clasp that is purchased, actually. I do make them too, and it's a nice safety clasp. So what we do is this is going to go through this loop, and I'll bend it around. And then I have a tool where I will run through here, like so. And this is the simple single one-way loop-and-loop chain. And this will be for 3mm beads. And I discovered a way to enhance my single loop-and-loop chains by inserting beads in them. And it has been a fun discovery, and people love them, as do I. So here we go. So this chain looks like this with a little lip there. I can bring it up. Okay. And I'll continue making this. This chain takes once all the pieces are fused and everything, the quickest part of this is making the chain, because all the loops are done. And there are different ways to make these chains too, where I call this the low thread count, but there are high thread counts too, which I love to make. So there's hundreds of ways, or hundreds of loops that are made, depending on the size of your chain, or the length of your chain, and the size of your chain, is what you need to okay. So what you need to learn about these chains is, depending on the size of the loop and the thickness of the wire, you can make different sizes of loop-and-loop chains. And this is so fun. This is what I really love to do. It's very fun. So I've got this now, and now I have to put these on. So what I do, just to make sure everything's good, is I've got this little mandrel here that I just hold and just run this through and just true everything up so everything's good. And it's a good way to test to make sure all of your loops are good and they're not going to break open. You don't want that to happen. So anyway, but this is the chain, and this chain will be 18 inches long. And so I'll take all of these, do this, and then I have my beads where I will insert them into this. And I can certainly do a quick demo on that just to show you what I do. And then what I do is I'll open one of these up, but I will show you how I do this, which is you're the first eyes that will see this. Cut the string, the knot. These are green chrysoprase beads. And I just pop that little baby in there and give the link a little bit of a squeeze. That's the way this is made. Oops. So now I can show you some demonstrations or some examples of different chains. So what I started with are the smaller beads, and then I had a request to make a larger beaded necklace. And so these are 8mm beads. So this is a thicker gauge wire, 22 gauge or 20 gauge wire. And of course, everything's bigger. This is blue agate. So there's one chain example. And then I have a couple 22 karat gold chains. So this is chrome diopside beads in 22 karat gold with a 22 karat gold handmade clasp. So then this chain is a higher thread count. Like I said before, I figured that's something people can understand, but this is a 3-way double loop and loop chain. Very, very flexible, gorgeous chain, 22 karat gold, and the terminals are granulated. So I'll put that there too. So there's some examples of what the ancient Greeks and Romans did back in the day. And you can't make these with a machine. So if you see one of these, you'll appreciate how these are made. And that's my chain making.